What's up? I'm back with another one. This is officers arrest fellow cop after disturbing incident with his child. Interesting. That can go many ways. Disturbing, interesting.
It was a young boy down on the ground on his back, being beaten and shoved back down and hit.
I don't want my dad to get arrested.
Then he kept punching him, like punching him down on the back.
It's not like we spank our.
So, so it was like discipline shit. It was a beating. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't like my mind kind of went to rape and molestation. I'm so glad it's not that, but beating ain't good either.
Punching him, like punching him down on the back.
It's not like we spank our kids all the time and we're beating on our children. I mean, my husband's a police officer.
A family vacation takes a shocking turn in Naples, Florida on January 25th, 2025, when witnesses report a man striking a child in broad daylight.
There's a difference for me, at least there's a difference between a whooping and beating your kid. This is not a whooping. This is a little bit of whooping, but not up in this area. Um, and it shouldn't be often at all. It should be over some real shit, not because he was bad or I mean some real shit like running in the road and shit when I'm telling you to stop. Stuff that to get the child messed up. You get a little tap tap, like a regular whooping, but beating your kid, like stomping that little nigga, that is not a whooping.
The situation
And I
takes an
know it's controversial, whoopings in generals without the punching, and what I'm saying is controversial, but nigga, these kids is bad as hell. Sometimes they need a little.
unexpected turn when authorities learn the suspect is an off-duty cop, and the child in question is his own 10-year-old son.
Corporal punishment is not illegal in the state of Florida, so if that's why I was stopped, I'm just going to leave my comments there.
The following report is based on official police
No,
records,
you
and the
can't
footage has
beat your
never been
kid.
seen before until
They
now.
said you was stomping
Please
that
note
child
that all
out.
persons charged
Well, not
with a
stomping him
crime
out,
are
but,
presumed innocent
you know,
unless
punching him
and
out.
until proven guilty in a court of law. As the sun sets, a Naples Police Department officer arrives at the scene, where witnesses claim they saw a man striking a child with a belt and tried to stop him from leaving. They wait nearby as the officer prepares to approach the man's
use
white
belts.
SUV, unaware he's no ordinary suspect.
That's what I'm saying. Regular whoopings, like even with a belt. I got spanked with a belt, and it's controversial. Now they say it's abuse and things like that. And it's just it. It kind of sucks because if someone's lying about him punching it to make the whooping seem worse, so he go get arrested and get the child took away, it's fucked up because a lot of some of y'all parenting is fucking terrible. I don't
Stay in
know.
the car.
It's
Get
just
back in the
terrible.
car now. First off, on a traffic stop, you don't jump
I
out of the
apologize.
car.
I'm a police officer. I apologize.
Well, then you should know better.
I apologize.
You have your license on you?
Yes.
Do you have a gun in your sack?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to go for your gun.
We're not touching your gun.
Okay.
Trust me.
I think therapy helped me realize that I was allowed to like myself. I think that I was at my
The man is identified as 55-year-old Philip Kennedy, who states that he's not only an officer with the Miccosukee Police Department in Miami, but also serves as an acting sergeant.
You know why we stopped you?
Yeah.
What's that?
The incident that happened by the pier.
Okay. Can you explain to me what happened?
You should never whip your kid in public. When you do that, you make it everybody else's business. When you discipline your child in public, it's everyone's business. So people who don't agree with regular spankings, and I don't know because earlier it said that he was punching them and doing all that other shit. That's not a spanking at all. That's abuse. That's not a spanking. But but I know the traditional spanking always been a belt, and most people don't agree with that shit. And so they will call the police and say you abuse them. Don't discipline your child in public. Even though kids be bad as fuck in public, you gotta wrangle. You know what I mean? I mean it's time to shut. Y'all say y'all on vacation. It's time to shut it down. Take that little motherfucker to the room and then do the spanking or the whooping, if that's what it really was.
What are you getting at? What do you want me to answer?
Well, you said that you know why I'm stopping you.
Well, I believe I know why, but I'd like you to tell me.
Okay.
An officer who just arrived at the scene heads over to speak with one of the witnesses in an effort to learn exactly what they saw happen.
So what'd you witness?
I witnessed a man beating a kid on the sidewalk with a belt.
Okay. And then he got
And there's levels to the belt whoopings too, because most of people are saying it's like violent. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Then he got into that car, and he's on the passenger side.
The kid is in the car also?
Kid's in the car also.
Okay. And are you willing to do a statement?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got a gun on him. He's a Mississippi cop. You're probably the best. I don't have kids. You have kids?
All right, sir. You just do me a favor?
Yes.
Just step out of the vehicle.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands where you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
I already told him I'm a police officer. You guys got nothing to worry about.
You
with
should
me.
have known
I'm
better
I know you're
to not do
your
it in
job.
public.
Put on the hood.
I feel like when they say I'm a police officer, they can just get away with the fucking bullshit that they do. It doesn't matter if you're a police officer. You did something that is frowned upon nowadays, to the point where yes, you will go to jail for child abuse if you're doing it. People don't fuck with that shit no more. It's an outdated thing. Whoopings are outdated. That's why all these kids is bad as fuck now. I ain't gonna lie. Now the levels of how y'all was doing it back then is wild. Like their hangers and shit, y'all was wilding back then. That's why the shit is frowned upon. Y'all was wilding back then. A lot of people did it out of anger instead of out of actual discipline. It's always out of anger. So that's why it's outdated, and you just nope.
I'm just gonna remove the fanny pack.
Absolutely.
All right. You have anything else on you? Any other weapons or anything? All right.
While waiting at the vehicle with Philip's wife, Lisette, an officer attempts to console her son, who is just 10 years old.
It's okay. We're just talking to your dad. That's all we're doing.
Is he gonna get arrested?
We're just talking to him. That's all we're going to do. Okay?
All right, I'm just going to do a quick search, right?
Ain't gonna lie. This is a regular whooping. I had regular whoopings as a kid. And my mom loved me. Me and my mama are cool, despite whatever we've ever been through. I couldn't imagine my mama going to jail over disciplining. When you get over that shit, if it's regular. But if he was, like I'm saying, I don't know, there's no video footage, and like I said, people interpreted. People gonna pick up, view how they gonna view it. If they don't like whoopings and they view that as abuse, they're gonna take that and they're gonna run with it and they're gonna call the police on you. And like I said, there's levels to it. Y'all was wilding back then, and sometimes y'all trying to bring that in today's time. Shit is different. Shit is different. It's not like back in the day.
But it's just money, credit cards, paperwork, receipts,
Okay.
stuff like that.
What happened today?
With all due respect, I don't want to answer any questions without having a lawyer present.
Okay.
The only thing I will say is, as a police officer, I'm pretty abreast of the law. Corporal punishment is not illegal in the state of Florida, so if that's why I was stopped, I'm just going to leave my comments there.
Okay.
With Philip unwilling to speak with police, officers must rely on witness statements to determine whether his disciplinary actions were reasonable or if they crossed the line. As witnesses recount what they saw, the details become increasingly concerning.
There was a young boy down on the ground on his back, being beaten and shoved back down, and this red belt or leash or something. It was weird. I can't believe I saw that.
That ain't
In a
regular.
situation like this, would somebody have to press charges? Would like the kid have to press charges?
It depends on the extent of what has happened, the injuries. Approximately how old was the child? You had to guess.
He looked like 9, maybe 10.
Okay, so it wasn't like a 2-3-year-old that was getting whipped. Okay,
No.
okay. I'm not saying it makes it right. I'm just saying it.
I know
Obviously,
where you're coming
contextually,
from.
it
Yeah.
makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
Do you know what we're waiting for by any chance?
There's been so much radio traffic, it's hard to decipher which is coming from
So
where.
how many belts does he have? Because I
Just
see it
curious.
down. That's not a red belt.
While waiting, Philip makes a sudden complaint, prompting action from the officers.
I'm starting to get chest pains. Would you ever have rescue check me out, please?
Shut
You
the
wanna-
fuck up. You do not need to go to the hospital. Are you kidding? I get you're nervous and shit, but you do not need to go to the fucking hospital. You're stalling. You're stalling now. You know what you did.
That's out here?
Yes.
All right, I got you, man.
Thank you.
He's
Is
probably
it,
panicking
sharp,
because he
acute,
might
like
feel
this
like he's
happened?
losing his job
Yeah,
or some
I just
shit.
asked for the water, hoping,
If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer. if you
There's
don't
a
want to.
potential
Do you have
chance he
any
could get
history of
arrested
chest
and lose
pains
his
or
job.
anything like that? Anything that I should let EMS know
I've
about?
had chest pains before, yes.
You had chest pains
I
before?
went to the hospital, yes.
Okay.
The officer calls for paramedics to evaluate Philip, while another interviews the witnesses who initially called 911.
When he was hitting the kid, how was he hitting him? Like,
Hard, very kind of.
right, but like, what was the motion of it? Was it overhead,
Yeah.
or was it like down here?
No, like this.
He was coming from
Like
over his
hitting
head.
Like it, when you hit a dog, that he's because he's mad. He was
And
very,
he-
very,
and-
very mad. He
Okay.
told the kid, "Don't do that. Don't do that."
Okay, and you said that the kid fell to the ground,
Yeah, the kid fell to the
and then
ground,
he
and he went like
and the
this.
kid was covering up,
Yeah.
trying to prevent from being hit again,
Yeah.
and then he was hit again.
No, he did it one time.
Only one hit.
Yeah, only one time.
Lisette will later explain exactly what led to such a reaction from Philip. For now, the paramedics arrive to assess his chest pain and express concerns over the young boy.
You want to come and talk to them? Hi.
What's going on?
Chest pain.
Okay.
Sip of water, it'll get better, but it's starting to get a lot worse.
Okay.
That's why I'm starting to feel it
here.
I've had
Was there a second? Was there?
I think he's worried in the panic state,
striking this kid.
like an anxiety state. There ain't nothing wrong with that man.
I don't. Somebody else's lead on it, but
He just thought he fucked up
injured
in
as far as
public.
any medical.
While one officer remains with Philip, another heads with the paramedics to speak to the boy's mother.
Mom? Yeah.
Okay. Is your son okay?
Yeah.
Okay. No injuries?
No.
So we're trying to figure it out because corporate punishment in the state of Florida is all right.
Yeah. No,
As long as it hits certain criteria. So we're still trying to figure everything out because we got witnesses over here. We're talking to our sergeant.
All right.
So far, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So far, it sounds like a regular whooping. It sounds like a regular whooping. Now, what did he use? Because one girl talked about it's like a leash, like a whip. You know, if that's abuse, that a whip, a belt is always common. It's like one of the most traditional methods to whoop a kid. It always has been a belt. But yeah, so far it sounds like a regular whooping, and it's just outdated. Like, obviously, when they do it, they're aggressive, so you're putting too much power into it.
You guys don't mind before we go, just put eyes on the kid and just let us know if it's good?
Yeah, I got you. I'll walk over there right now and make sure he's all good.
He'll soon speak with the child, but first the officer attempts to alleviate Lisette's concerns for her husband and learns what started the entire ordeal in the first place.
I mean, he's cognizant. He's fine. From what I can tell, he's with everything.
You know, all this big deal.
I understand.
All this for. Do you have children?
I do not have children, ma'am. No.
It's not like we spank our kids all the time and we're beating on our children. I mean, my husband's a police officer. I work in the medical field. We don't,
I got
you
you.
discipline your children when you need to. We take phones away. We take money away. Like right now, he's only allowed to do karate because he gets bad grades in school. I mean,
I got you. Again, we're just responding to a call, and I'm sure your husband can attest to it too. He's been very cooperative with us.
yeah, of course he's gonna be. He's been a police officer for over 30 years.
So yeah, and
But this gives you anxiety because we've never been on this side of the law.
yeah, no, absolutely.
We're clean, decent people. We're actually on vacation.
Yeah, honestly, and like I said, we're just responding to something that we got.
And I even paid the guy for the thing. For
the thing?
Well, what happened was there was a shovel in the sand. He found the shovel.
Okay.
Right. He started playing with it. And then we started calling him to come to the pier because we were leaving. And, we were standing there watching him. And he threw the shovel in the ocean. And then the man told him, get in the ocean and get my shovel.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know that shovel belonged to somebody because he had found it in the sand. And the man goes, that's my daughter's shovel. Go get it. Can't go in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So we started calling him and he told the man, I can't go in the ocean. It's too deep. So he started walking towards me. And when we were getting to the car, the man calls my husband and says, listen, your kid threw my shovel. I turned around and I go, how much is the shovel? And I give him $5 and I walked away.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
you wanted a little 10-year-old to jump in a whole ocean for a $5 shovel. That is the most pettiest shit I've ever heard.
After that, then I guess that's when somebody saw my husband spank him in the leg. That's what they're saying. I mean, that's what he said. I mean, and that was it.
Okay.
I even paid the guy the $5.
No, I got you.
Is that guy the one called the police?
It was an old stuff on me. But all this over that.
Meanwhile, while the initial 911 callers reported seeing the boys struck only once, their statements conflict with other witnesses who were asked to describe the strikes.
How many times? Give me like a roundabout number.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6. Okay. And how did the kid react to being hit?
So
I think he was struggling and he was defending himself.
He was trying to defend himself.
And
So
the man beat him with the red thing in his hand, which was like a whip. But then he kept punching him down.
See, that's what I'm saying. Punching is not a whooping ever.
In his hand, which was like a whip. But then he kept punching him down on the ground. So there'd be a whip and then a punch.
So he's whipping and punching.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Philip's request, he's transported away from the scene by ambulance to be examined at a nearby hospital. With
The
Lisette's
child's
permission,
gonna
the
have to
officer
suffer
questions the
both.
10-year-old boy
Thank
himself
you.
just outside their vehicle.
All right. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
You all good?
Yeah.
All right. Where'd your dad discipline you? On the bottom?
Yeah.
On the bottom? Everything all good, though?
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, I just wanted to make sure you're all good. I saw you had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there. Yeah? You like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
How long you been collecting, man?
For like 3 years.
3
I
years?
think the cops gonna
And
be cool.
Pokemon.
And
I
Pokemon?
just-
All right, well, who's your favorite Pokemon?
They
Blastoise.
don't seem
Blastoise?
fucked up.
Blastoise is a good choice. I'm more of a fire guy myself, so I gotta go. You ever heard of Blaziken? Karate chicken, I call him? Yeah, it's pretty cool. He said he was disciplined on his right bottom. Or that's what he's like on my bottom, but he like pointed to this side right here. But obviously,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The problem is this is in public. People don't fuck with whoopings, and some of these people's stories is a little bit different. It's not even adding up fully. So they could be a little bit biased and putting a little bit extras because they don't like whoopings and they don't fuck with it at all. I don't know. There's no video footage, but I'm going based off how the child's speaking, and it's just, I don't know.
in public, that sort of thing, like EMS already left. I can't see any clear signs of bruising or anything on the kid.
Although witnesses and the family provide conflicting accounts, a detective is on the way to examine the boy firsthand and
Please,
uncover the
'cause-
truth. Meanwhile, officers search for evidence that might corroborate the witnesses' claims.
And where's your husband, Phil?
Please do, because I wouldn't want a child's life to be uprooted because people think a simple whooping is abuse. I'm sorry, but being in a foster care or being pulled out your family into other families that you're not always familiar with, or even family members that your own family members that you're not always familiar with, is not a good situation, or making the dynamic weird, or making you feel guilty because you know how your family is. Like, I know how my family is, and they believed in whoopings, and my family doesn't deserve that over simple whoopings. But if he is abusing the child, that needs to be seen too. They shouldn't overlook that as well. So they need to look further into what's going on. So I'm glad that that's what they're doing.
Right there? No, that's part of your pocketbook. He had a red belt, right?
Red?
Uh,
Maybe what they saw red was this, my strap.
Is he still wearing the belt?
I have no idea. He probably would have been wearing the belt.
While waiting with officers earlier, Philip seemed to struggle with his pants due to not wearing a
So
belt. It also
Oh.
isn't located in his fanny pack, leaving officers to question
Oh, I
where it
thought that
went.
was a
As the
belt.
detective arrives to the scene, officers fill him in on what they've learned so far.
They watched the dad basically alternate overhand belt strikes and like punched him as well. Yeah, while he was on the ground. The kid doesn't say that, but that's what the first car says.
Yeah.
After speaking with witnesses himself, the detective has a few stern questions for Lisette.
So you didn't see your husband?
Oh, that was with my daughter. I gave the guy the $5 and he started walking.
So far, I have two witnesses putting you right behind when the incident happened, right behind your husband, kind of, in view of what happened.
No, my husband and me were going the opposite way. The guy was coming like this.
And then, where's your husband, fella?
I don't know. They're looking for the belt. I don't know.
With Lisette's permission, the detective speaks with the child himself and finally gives him a thorough examination.
Hey, turn around, buddy. You can put your shirt down. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take one more picture of you, okay? All right, hop in the car for me, okay? The first couple, they said they saw something red, which is the hat, because they said when they walk in, they threw the.
All right.
They saw him throw it on the dashboard, so
Yeah,
that's
and,
what the
yeah,
hat.
no,
the hat's on there.
yeah,
That
I know
makes
it
sense.
said red hat. But
And then the kid does have a.
You don't
Yeah,
want
he's got a
that.
wolf on
You
his
see it
back.
right there?
Yep.
And then that's right there. So it was at least 2 hits that hit him.
The family is escorted back to the police station,
Damn.
where officers search the family vehicle and find what they've been looking for.
Anything? Where'd you find that?
In the,
In the glove box?
yeah. I don't know if
His
that's
belt.
his belt.
It's definitely a belt, though.
Reports state that the victim raised his shirt and showed 2 raised red marks on his back and ribs, matching the width of Philip Kennedy's belt. With the investigation complete, officers determined Philip's actions exceeded reasonable corporal punishment and arrest him at the hospital, where medical staff attribute his chest pain to anxiety. On his way to jail, he remains cordial, attempting small talk with the arresting officers.
Well,
How long
he
you
did
been
what
on?
he did,
I want to say like about a year.
Oh, okay.
and he finna lose his job.
Just wanted to thank you both for your professionalism.
I appreciate it, man.
I respect. I respect.
Situation.
Yeah, it's really for everybody. I appreciate
Yep.
the way you guys have handled it. You have my respect.
You can't be
And
beating your
unfortunately,
kids.
I've been in your guys' shoes too, and
It's
you know,
fucked
it's been the other way
up.
around, so I know both sides.
Yeah.
It sucks.
55-year-old Philip Kennedy was later charged with child abuse without causing great bodily harm, given a bond of $10,000, and ordered to relinquish his firearms. On January 30th, 2025, Philip entered a plea of not guilty. On February 28th, 2025, Lisette filed an affidavit requesting the court dismiss all charges, as well as the court's no-contact order. According to media reports, the Miccosukee Police Department placed Kennedy on administrative leave while the case remains ongoing.
Interesting.
If you're
Well, that's it for this video, man. I'm out. Peace.